Hey, before this video starts, I want to say this is like my fifth time uploading this video. Every time I upload it, it stays up for a few hours, and then freaking DJ Academics production crew pretty much comes and copyrights it and blocks it, right? So this time I didn't really show the video. I just had a picture and I had the audio. But it's still the same reaction, man. Hopefully this time they let me keep it up.
Peace and blessings, you ugly mofos, and welcome to another episode of He Rants. I'm your host, Felix Long Trousers. Man, check this out, man. This is the first time on He Rants. I want to let you know I'm just a random guy who likes to talk about random stuff that interests me, and I just feel like I need to inform you guys about it. If that sounds sexy or attractive to you, make sure you hit that subscribe button as well as with the post notifications. That way, you'll always be one of the first to hear the voice. Same time, leave a like because I'm so damn insecure in those likes. Definitely let me know I'm doing a stand-up job. Same time, you gotta buy the merch, mofo. Men offering females orgasms because we're so humble. Email me, description box below. But let's not waste no more time, man. We gotta get in. This is some hot stuff right now, man. This is some hot stuff. I was about to go to bed and everything. All of a sudden, my brother hits me up telling me, hey, look, Brittany Renner just did a freaking interview with DJ Academics off the rails. We're off the rails. I'm talking about going off the train tracks, right? That she's so upset, pretty much trying to defend her honor for her thought-like behavior. As you guys know, Brittany Renner is out here being the queen thoughts of the Dottensteins, of the Dottalinas, the Dottigans, I'm sorry about that. I got a little carried away with using the word. But, you know, she's one of the leaders of the street coalition, right? She's the king street. She's the highway. She's the pavement. She's the interstate. She's all of that, all wrapped into one very attractive, light-skinned young lady. I'll tell you that. I give you that. And her tuchus is pretty attractive. I can't lie. I would hit her, slap my marmalade penis on her, you know, thigh, and just, you know, to see her thigh wiggle and stuff. I'd enjoy to do that, right? But let's not waste no more time, man. I really want to see how she's going to defend herself from pretty much being a predator and coming after this guy, PJ Washington. Let's get into it. This is like my third Brittany Renner reaction, bro. It's like, bro, she just keeps giving me content. I'm not mad at it, though. I'm gonna keep doing it. She's also culturally appropriating white women by having the long blonde hair wig that looks like a Caucasian woman, right? A lot of people's gonna get triggered that I said that. It's like, that's not cultural appropriation. Then what the hell is it then? All right. So let's listen to the round-faced bandit himself, DJ Academics, come at her throat, because she's been given a lot of throats. Ooh, zingers. Ooh, these are some zingers.
No, 18 and 20, 16 and 20.
He probably don't even know he's going to like the fuck. Wait, was he in the league at that time?
No, he was still at Kentucky. Okay.
And you're Brittany Renner, who he's seen all over the fucking media with these people.
Okay, so this is what I really get so fucking annoyed about is like, so when do you as men take accountability? You're old enough to ride this ride. You want to fuck with me. You want to come at me. You want to fuck.
Ooh, she getting spicy. She's getting spicy. Muy caliente. Oh my goodness. I told y'all keep hitting her, attacking her on Twitter, son. Eventually it's gonna get to her, right? The thought power can only go for so long, right? Her thought power is depleting. You know what I'm saying? She gotta go to Zordon, or whatever the thoughts pray to, the Zordon Thought King or whatever from Power Rangers or something like that. And, you know, gotta give her the Power Ranger thought powers, bruh. You know what I'm saying? She's weakening now, son. She can't summon the Megazord. You feel me? The Thoughtazord, rather. You feel me? So, I mean, she's getting upset. She's frustrated now, son. Oh, to talk about the double standard, like Slim, you were making a whole lot of videos out here pretty much clowning PJ Washington, clowning people for even, like, commenting on it. Finesse, you're just proudly coming out saying that you finesse PJ Washington. You made books about this stuff. You're a notorious street collegiate. You're a street collegiate athlete. There's no sympathy. So cool your jets. Get it easy. You're on a couch. You know what I'm saying? You culturally appropriated white women with your hair. And let's have a civil conversation. Let's not waste no more time. Let's get back into this.
You want to fuck me raw. So why are we babying men who make decisions for themselves? Like I told you, I was on birth control up until I had a conversation with my baby father. So what do you think happened? So I imagine I got to leg lock him. No, let me.
The maturity of men and women are different.
No, stop. No, it's because men and women are held to different standards. Y'all want to look at a 20-year-old who wanted to fuck. I was 26 when I met him. You want to fuck with me? Here's what it is. Nope. Like, stop acting like someone had to pull the wool over his eyes. I was exactly who I am right now. And stop. Let me finish.
I'm not even saying
I have no reason to be. I have no reason to lie about anything that I've done or the person that I am. And I believe in full transparency. The ideal relationship to me is for my partner to know everything about me. So please stop playing this victim narrative. If you wanted to just fuck me and just say she's trophy pussy, I hit Brittany Renner, that's that. Why did we have a baby? Our baby's name is Paul Jermaine Washington III. Does that sound like an oops baby? Does that sound like someone who was bamboozled? You asked me to move in with you. You wanted me to have your child at 20.
All right, listen. She's coming out saying all this stuff, right? But this is clearly different from what we've been seeing, right? I don't know if she thinks we're all idiots. I don't know if she thinks we just woke up today. It's like, oh, who the hell is? Oh, they're in a relationship. What happened? Like, Slim, you made a whole joint talking about. This is the same girl that talked about, like, yo, how to finesse. Like, you can finesse ball players. They don't wear condoms and all that. You guys remember that, right? You guys remember that, right?
The worst people to deal with are the athletes. None of them use condoms, really. So if y'all really want to try to come up off a check off a man, you could just fuck an athlete. They're really dumb.
Was that you, Slim? That was you, Slim. That was you. That was. I mean, the hair was a little bit different, but that was definitely you. You weren't culturally appropriating, but that was definitely you. I think so, right? Unless there's another Brittany Renner out there who's also out there doing thought-like behavior. It's a possibility. It's definitely a possibility. I can't hold that. I cannot hold you. There's definitely a possibility that could be. I doubt that there's only one Brittany Renner Tatalina out there, son. There might be a whole swarm of them. Who knows? They might even have a whole freaking cloning machine that they just print out Brittany Renners. Just out here finessing guys. Who knows, man? But what she's saying right here doesn't make any sense, man. This guy PJ Washington is coming out pretty much saying like you finessed him. You know, unless she's lying. I mean, it's a possibility, but I feel like more that you're lying. You know, just off the strength of all the evidence against you, the countless videos, the whole book. I mean, your thought-like behavior, it's in, you know, in the records. It's in the records. You feel me? This is not he say, she say stuff. This is documented, well documented. Looked through by scholars, other collegiate Tatalinas, you know what I'm saying? City girls documentations. You feel me? This is not far-fetched. This is not a freaking folklore. This is facts. You feel me? Now you come here and you're getting upset because people are calling you out on it, and so that made me believe that all the stuff that she was putting up before, made fronting like she didn't care. She definitely cared. She definitely cared, man. She finessed PJ Washington because she broke up with him literally a few weeks after the baby was born. Like, come on, Slim. Come on, Slim. And you did it in the off season too, son. Like, come on, you're supposed to relax the off season and be off season and stuff like that. Come on, bro. I'm not falling for it.
At 22 years old. And here we are. I told you I'm okay to wait. I'm not in a rush. I'm a very spiritual person. I trust in divine timing.
You trying to get married to him?
No, I'm not trying to. I just
well,
told
no,
you.
Were you?
I was. I thought that was my guy. And like, I don't know why it's so hard for y'all to believe that. Like, in my mind, it's crazy to me that the age gap between Jay-Z and Beyonce, crickets. The age gap between Lori Harvey and Michael B. Jordan, it's crickets. Y'all don't have the same energy. Lori Harvey's 24. There's a 10-year age gap between her and Michael B. Jordan. Stop. But y'all picking, what's the age gap?
No, not talking about.
What's the age gap?
Hold
no,
on.
because it's couple goals for people y'all want to be couple goals with.
Okay, no, it's not about being a couple.
Stop.
It's about certain permanent decisions.
Okay, so if something doesn't work for me, then why would I sit?
If someone's 32, and we've seen this.
We've seen it with Jay-Z and Beyonce. Address them. Okay. Address them. This is off the record. You don't care. Address them.
When did Beyonce have a child by Jay-Z?
When did they start dating?
It didn't matter
about
the date.
What's the age gap?
Nobody's caring about it. Hold on.
What's the age gap?
The age gap is significant. However, hear what I'm saying. It's
Nobody
not about
wants to
that.
Talk about any of this shit.
You got you had a kid by him before he could even really get his legs on her.
That was his choice. I don't have to leg lock niggas. You want to fuck me raw and come at me? Accept what comes behind it. That child was
even on
planned.
both sides. If it was a woman, if it was a girl who just became 21 and a nigga who was 33 and she was pregnant,
But y'all ain't had nothing to say.
Permanent
Y'all had nothing to
decisions.
say
It's not about dating.
Diddy,
It's permanent.
when Diddy was with younger women, y'all have nothing to say when Future was with Lori Harvey. It's fucking crickets. No, I'm gonna say people's names because everybody in this motherfucking industry is scared to open their mouth.
Okay, here's the difference. All right, let's just keep it a stack. The difference is you are a woman that clearly sees that this guy is making a lot of money, right? Or has the potential to make a lot of money, right? You are older. You knew that he's young and easily influenced. You met him when you were 26. You're headed towards the danger zone. When you know, as women get older, they become less and less attractive, right? So now you put yourself there at an older age. You already let everybody know that you're a Catalina. So a lot of guys are avoiding you. And the guys who are messing with you are just trying to hit it and keep it pushing. So you find a young guy who doesn't know anything. You influence him and then you finesse him. You get pregnant by him, you leave him, and now you're getting a hefty child support. That's why people are upset. You can bring up Diddy. Diddy's the guy who's making a lot of money. He's the one making a lot of money, right? If anything, the girls who he's messing with can finesse him, but they don't finesse him. That's the difference. Future, same thing. He's the one who's making a lot of money. He's not finding a girl who has more money than him and then finessing her out of the money. You feel me? It's not going down like that. So you can raise your voice at the chubby DJ academics, but it doesn't prove your point at all. You're still a predator. You can ignore all that. You bringing up Jay-Z and Beyonce, like, bro, they didn't have babies until they got married, right? They didn't have babies until they got married. And at the same time, you can bring up to me, I don't care as much as the age gap, but the reason why this age gap was a problem is because clearly you were trying to finesse him. Like, if you had stayed with him, I mean, people would have still talked. If you had stayed with PJ, people would have still talked, right? They want to say, like, you're trying to get him for his money, right? Because you see he's making bank, or he's going to make bank. But the mere fact that you literally left him, like, right after the baby was born, son, and then you went for child support, it's like, Slim, look, you can't be serious. You legit can't be serious.
Is scared to open their mouth, but y'all pick and choose. So what
People
about
looked at Drake.
Future
People look
and
at-
his bitch now? What's the age gap with that? Why is that not raising eyebrows? Because nobody
making some noodles.
gives
I don't know what's going
a
on.
fuck about what men do. But let a woman be 6 years apart and I'm a fucking predator? Y'all are calling me R. Shelley. Y'all got all these memes and this funny shit. Because my baby, at the end of the day, Paul Jermaine Washington III is my child's name. So if people want to have their own opinion about our relationship, that's on you. I could call my baby father right now. He will laugh. He's not going to dispel any rumors because he loves this shit.
No,
But-
he's on Twitter subtweeting like, yo, I
and
want to
guess
see my
what?
child.
He's allowed to. and-
Why aren't you letting him see his child? Let's talk about that. Because
let him see his
first of all,
child.
we already feel bad for him because we feel like before he could even get a max contract, you already got a
So
kid.
you guys feel bad for someone who moved me in and wanted to give me a baby and named it after him? That's what y'all feel bad about?
We feel like you were more in control of the situation than him.
I was. Control's an illusion. So what are you saying?
I'm sorry, I just had to pause one more time. You peep when he brought up the whole thing about letting him see the child. You see how she changed her tone? Like, she was really animated and angry at first, and then she was like, I let him see his child. Like, the energy just dropped. Did you peep that? I don't know. I was just seeing the body language, everything just dropped. Like, yeah, I let him see his child. I would think that with the energy that she had earlier on, that she would come back and be like, I let him see his child. I don't know what the hell he's talking about. Blah, blah, blah. You would think that she would come with the same energy, or even want to even stay on that topic, right? Because I would want to stay on that topic and be like, no. Let's focus on this child thing. I'll let him see his child on a daily basis. But she didn't. They moved on to the next one. I mean, DJ Academics pretty much just moved on, didn't attack that as much as he needed to. But she's capping right now, son. If anybody who's falling for this, hey, listen, if you falling for this stuff that she's saying right now, man, I got a beach to sell you, son. I got a beach to sell you. It's in the middle of Missouri. All right. It's a full-fledged beach. You can see the Atlantic Ocean in Missouri. All right.
It's an illusion. So what are you saying?
Just like if a young woman who said, hey, listen, I met this celebrity at 19 and we start fucking around when we're 21. Even though if you're 21, we're going to feel bad for you because we know what fame and influence brings to someone. Especially with permanent decisions. Just dating, we'll give you a pass. But once you're having kids, you're getting married, of course, those are permanent decisions.
Okay, so
always have
did I make
ramifications.
this child myself, or did it take his nut to make this child?
Obviously, it took two of y'all.
Oh. It did? Oh.
I don't know how
that's
that
crazy.
went down.
Okay. Well,
Shit,
do you know how? Do you know how? Do
he
you
could
know
have
how
probably
life,
told you like,
do
I
you
don't
know how
want,
life
I don't
is
want to do
created?
it.
Do you know how life is
Yeah,
created?
but he could have told you I ain't want that show. He'll be like, yo,
So
hey,
he
listen,
didn't want a
that was
child, but he's
mistake.
gonna name him the third.
Yeah, after it's gonna happen because your body, your choice, right? No.
Oh no, I gave him the option. Whatever you want to do. I love you.
So if he had said, not right now, you'd have.
I would have agreed to it.
So you just say, might be his fault.
Oh wow. So now it's his fault. What?
PJ Washington, I can't hold you down no more, man. Yo, we got to throw you to the wolves.
We were in a real relationship. There were real feelings involved. I mean, there was a beautiful child made. Just because
Why the
it
fuck
didn't
is
work
he
out.
complaining on social media then?
That's the $1 million question, isn't it?
Because honestly, he's the reason why you look bad. It looks like
Oh,
you're
wow.
a user. It looks like
Okay.
you're quote unquote a predator because of how he looks to be like a victim. Hey, I can't see my child. Hey, I know you all warned me, blah, blah, blah. And yes, I fell victim to it. And now I'm over here crying. Not saying you should feel bad for me, but the internet's going to feel bad for you. Because you know why?
What do you want me to do? You want me to go on there? You want me to do an Instagram live?
Do you
and
ask him?
Slam. What you could do is not get on Instagram and then start hyping it up. That's literally what she did. She kept on hyping it up, saying, I don't care what y'all think about me. But pretty much solidifying everything that PJ Washington was saying. That's why I'm saying she's capping right now. Either she's capping or she's crazy. Or both. It's a possibility of both. I would still slap my wood on her kneecaps, though. I'll say that. I would still slap her wood on my wood on her kneecaps. As far as people feeling sorry for PJ Washington, I guess I can't speak for everybody. I'm speaking for myself. I don't feel sorry for PJ. He's an idiot. He's a full-fledged idiot. All right? A super duper idiot with a cape, right? He opened up his chest, there's a big I for idiot, son. He's a flaming idiot. A super bonzo being idiot, son. I mean, there's a special piece in the Webster dictionary. You look up idiot, it's gonna be him there smiling and waving, right? It's gonna be like a holographic joint. You move the page like that, and it's this all waving. You know what I'm saying? He's probably the definition for idiot for 1, 2. Sometimes it'll be multiple definitions, be like 1, 2, 3. Even the Latin. It's gonna be him in there doing the stanky leg. Son, he's an idiot, son. He's stupid. You feel me? This girl has left all the stuff, left all the maps. It's almost like a treasure map. She left a treasure map to show you the dot-like behavior that she has. Books, videos, all the resources needed to know what you're getting into. And he still nutted in the shit, son. And then not only that, he wanted to keep the baby. I'm not for abortions anyways, but he wanted to keep the baby. Right? She's saying all that stuff. Oh, he wanted to keep. That's because you already brainwashed him. You already brainwashed. He's still an idiot. Don't get me wrong. I just want to make sure that's clear. He's still an idiot. But you already brainwashed him. He really believed that the relationship was going to be legit. Did you see the pictures y'all was taking? That was a dude in love. So he thought this was forever. This was a forever thing. Love and basketball type BS. You feel me? So now you do all that. Of course he's going to want you to keep the baby, obviously. Because he's thinking this is legit. This is real. You predator. You know what I'm saying? You preying on idiots. You feel me? So, I mean, it's one of those things. You can say all that stuff, but at the end of the day, you are wild. Still slap my meat on your kneecap with marmalade. But still, you're wild. You are vicious. You Catalina. Let's continue.
Of
Why
course.
Why the fuck?
We have conversations.
Why the fuck are you acting like you're the victim when you wanted to be in this situation?
That's the $1 billion question. I've asked him that in private. I've asked him that when we went out to eat. I've asked him that over FaceTime. We've had a lot of conversations, and the reality is what we talk about in private will never be public. I have no desire to be like, I'm not.
I had a fucked up theory. And
well, let's fucking hear it. It can't be any worse than what you fucking have said already. So
no, I've said this before. I'll just say it to your face.
Okay, say it to my face.
PJ, if you're watching, cut this part off, okay? I thought he was a cash out option. I was like, yo, listen, you've been with way more, no disrespect to you, PJ. I told you to cut this off. You've been with way more litter people who are more successful in their respective fields. He's a millionaire, grandest and third. But I felt that, I always say about women, and tell me if I'm wrong. Maybe I'm just fucked up in my thinking. Maybe I need to change it. You're getting older, and you needed someone, and you probably always wanted to have a kid, right? And you were like, hey, listen, this is the person that I'm going to not necessarily cash out with, but this is the one who will do this with me.
It's like
I don't know. He just said. I don't understand what DJ Agad. Everything he said was facts until the last part, because he started off saying that he believed that he was using her as she was using him as a cash out. You know what I'm saying? And then at the end, he said, no, not necessarily as a cash out, but somebody I'll do this with. Like, no, stop it. Don't sugarcoat it because you're next to her. Just say the facts. What you started off with was the right thing. You saw her. She's getting older. Like I said earlier, she's getting older. She's in the danger zone. She's like, I want a baby. What better way to have a baby? Ooh, this guy just got a spanky new contract. I'm not letting him impregnate me, son, or something. Or maybe she saw the potential of him getting a new contract. Let him impregnate me, and I take him for a huge sum of money for the next 18 years. 18 to 21 years, depending. Sometimes that child support sometimes goes to 21 years. Don't sleep. Don't sleep. Man, how dedicated they are. They can find a way. I've seen it. Act 50 Cent, it's happened to him. You know what I'm saying? So when all this, she's saying, oh, this is the question she doesn't understand. She's been talking to him in secrecy. I'm like, Slim, you're not making any sense. Like I said, you've been dropping videos, pretty much clowning PJ Washington, saying how you do not care. How can you say that and say you are still talking to PJ Washington behind closed doors? What is the stuff in secrecy that you're saying? Because if I were you, I'd release it right now, just off the strength that PJ Washington is making you look bad. You are making yourself look bad. You are bad. Bad to the bone. Bad. I'm sorry. That's just, I don't know what's going on with me this episode. I'm just going wild. Let's not waste no more time. Let's get into it. I think the video's about to be done.
It's like really audacious of you, because it just proves my theory that I've always been in it for true love. I've been with men with way more money, and if I was truly an investor and trying to cash out so I don't have to work again, let me finish. I would have cashed out 5-6 years ago. Men with a lot more to live.
I thought everybody had you as a side chick. I'm gonna be honest. I thought everybody else had you as a side chick, and listen. In a male community, we know the chicks that's like, yo, that's side chick pussy. And then we know the dumbass nigga who wifes up the side chick. And we're like,
so what makes me a side chick? Because I'm beautiful? And
no, because the one who everybody fucks but doesn't wife, that's the side chick. Sorry.
So who have I been side chick?
You wrote a fucking book.
Who have I been a side chick? But I was never a side chick.
Well, when you write a book about having casual sex, and by the way, not one of them claimed you. We assume, you know why men don't claim women? Because we have our real girl that we don't want to tell about you. You know that.
I'm not going to lie. I'm not going to hold you. DJ Academics came with the heat at the end right there. He came with the heat. He wasn't going to let her do that. She was really about to fake like she wasn't out here throttling it up, son. Slim, you're Queen Thottalina, son. The third from Normandy, France. From a long lineage of Thottalinas. You feel me? You're trying to spread your seed. You know what I'm saying? So the name of the Thottalinas will continue to flourish. No one here is stupid, son. No one here is dumb. We've seen what you have done. It's like you're hiding in behind a door that's a glass door that we can clearly see you through. So I don't understand why you even came to this interview to make yourself look bad. DJ Academics asks the right questions. You look bad. PJ Washington looks like an idiot, but he's been looking like an idiot since day one. I mean, come on, let's be honest here. But you look bad, Slim. And yes, you was a side chick joint, son. Everybody sees you as a Thottalina, and you know they do. That's why you went after PJ Washington. That's why you see some of these joints, they go after a young dude who's young and impressionable. He's stupid. He sees vagine, this nice, clean-looking vagine right in front of him. He doesn't care. And then also, dudes' egos are through the roof sometimes. A lot of dudes see a girl and they'll say, oh yeah, she finessed this guy, or she messed with this guy, but I'm different. I'm the special guy that she's gonna cut all that stuff, all the BS. I'm different, right? She did say that she it'd be easy to get pregnant and finesse an athlete because they don't wear condoms. But I'm the different athlete. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's crazy, son. Dudes is really like that. A lot of dudes be like, oh, my girl would never cheat on me. My girl would never do that. Because they just feel like they just the number one guy out there. So there's a lot of idiots out here. PJ Washington will tell you he's the king idiot right now. He's really stupid. He's really dumb. You feel me? So this thing that she's coming out here trying to, I don't know, is this gaslighting? Is this the definition of gaslight? I don't know. Maybe I'm using gaslighting wrong, but it seems like she's gaslighting. She's doing something. All right? I really don't understand. How can you tell me that PJ Washington is saying all this stuff and you are also like double downing, pretty much supporting everything he's saying throughout this whole period of time, except for the baby, him not saying the baby, you just didn't even mention that at all. And now you're pretty much saying that all that stuff is BS. Like y'all in a great relationship and stuff like that. He's seen the baby, and I'm like, bro, who's lying here, son? Who's lying? You are the one lying, and you're a Thadalina. You're a street. You are the streets. You are the streets. The streets, the circle, the plaza, the boulevard, the boulevard, whatever you want to call it, son. You can use it in different languages. Streets. How do you say it in Spanish? Streets, huh? You're that. Highway, huh? You know what I'm saying? I don't know what is that. I don't know how you say street in Spanish, but if you're, Spanish, let me know how you say street in Spanish. How do you say it in Latin? You're that. You feel me? And your child is going to grow up seeing this. Your child's going to grow up looking at his dad like, damn, dad, you are an idiot. You got fleeced like that. And he's going to be the child's going to look up at you as your mom and be like, damn, mom, you smart, but you're still a Thadalina. And all my friends is making fun of me because they know that you're a Thadalina, right? You come from a long lineage of Thadalinas. And now I'm a part of that lineage. You know what I'm saying? I'm a part of that lineage as a boy. You feel me? God help me. God help me. DJ Academics, I respect this guy a lot, right? When he's not eating glazed jelly-filled police donuts, he's coming dropping great interviews like this. This is a beautiful interview. It was a beautiful interview. She's flabbergasted. She's stuck. She is dumbfounded. And the jig is up. Everybody knows the deal, son. Everybody knows the deal, right? If anybody else gets finessed by Brittany right now, that's on them. That's on them. She's making a comparison. Oh, the age gap. What about the age gap? But all those guys aren't finessing the girl. They're not finessing the girl. You finesse PJ Washington. Those guys did not impregnate a girl and then automatically leave her and take her money. These guys were the breadwinners in this situation. PJ Washington is the breadwinner here, and you literally just had a baby and leave him right when he's talking about you're here for the love. F out of here, son. F out of here. You think we stupid? You think we dumb, son? PJ Washington is dumb. You think every dude is like PJ Washington? Oh, nah. Listen, at the end of the day, she's still going to get piped by a lot of dudes. She is, It's the streets in her. She has to get piped by a lot of dudes, man. She probably got all City Girl tracks in her car. You know what I'm saying? Probably got that joint on cassette. You feel me? Just going through the City Girls, Megan Thee Stallion stuff, Cardi B, all that stuff. You remember the works. But now, hey, it's going to be hard to find a guy who's really going to take her serious, right? Who's not a grade A simp. Oh man, I love it. I love when I see the streets crumble. Just crumble in front of me. But that's all I gotta say on that, man. If you stay this long, I appreciate it. I love you. Make sure you hit the subscribe button as well as with the post notification. That way, you'll always be one of the first to hear the voice. Same time, leave a like, because I'm so damn insecure. And those likes definitely let me know I'm doing a stand-up job. Same time, you gotta buy the merch. Mofo. Men offering females orgasms because we're so humble. Email me. Description box below. And that's all I gotta say. Peace and blessings, you ugly mofos. And I'm out.